Let's talk about the vote, mainly because it's over. Like it literally is over. Like you voted yesterday. There might be people opening up the game today and going, "Well, oh, I can vote, but I can only vote once." If you've seen the in-game message, like it does say, right at the bottom, you have one vote, one chance, and one champion to enhance. That's a great rhyme, by the way. Tap below to claim your selector and let your voice be heard. And this is good. I like it, no nonsense. That's one of the biggest things that I think that I'm sure some people will disagree with. It's just no nonsense. Like there's no messing about, there's no wasting time. It's lobbying for one particular champion. It's just like boom, like we're just into it. As I did say in the video, the stream recap video right at the end, basically said it's going to play out like this. Ghost Rider is going to win and Loki's going to finish second. Why? Popularity, right? I am going to be. It's a little bit disappointing for it to be, seen that way. And let's face it, between those four characters, which you can see on screen, they epitomize some very kind of like top Marvel characters, whether or not MC orientated or not. But there is and there always has been a very popular pull towards Ghost Rider. I think prior to Tom Hiddleston's portrayal in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I would have said that people wouldn't be that keen to go with Loki or vote for Loki. But it's like still a popular character. It's just Tom Hiddleston makes that character like above and beyond and popularizes it in a way that it just reaches like the masses. But Ghost Rider's always retained this comic book heritage and popularity, regardless of films. The films haven't been so popular, box office wise, but it's still a popular character. It's still a character that the comic books are very strong in sales, but also they're strong in story. The adaptations into things like Cosmic Ghost Rider, not exactly, Johnny Blaze, but when you've gone into things like Robbie Reyes and the stuff with Kashala, like there's lots around the particular character that's popularized. And this is what can really be seen with the votes. Now, these could be like some indication or no indication of like what is going to happen with the vote. You can see here that this is an unofficial forums-based vote where popular vote is at the moment with Ghost Rider. Second to that is Loki, which I'm just saying. Like, I would be surprised. It would be funny if there's like a big shift and Loki ends up winning. That would be fun and funny because I love being surprised. I don't like to go, this is how it's going to play out, and it plays out. I like to be told, no, Rich, you're wrong, and this is why it is, because it just creates some unpredictability in a time where you're like, I always go back to the Simpsons thing, when he turns up for, not him, Leonard Nimoy turns up to it's when Mr. Burns goes, hello, children. And he's at like a hot dog stand, and the person says, "What do you want on your hot dog, Spock?" And he goes, "Surprise me." And that's just it, isn't it? You want to be surprised in a world of kind of like certainty. Anyway, the votes look like they're going to play out the way that we think it's going to play out. Yep, Ghost Rider will more likely win. The thing that always surprises me as well is the age of these characters and how long they've been about. Because I was like completely surprised of like when, first of all, Captain America, like number one, Bucky he's entered in as Bucky in 1940. And then when is it the first time? I don't think it's any of these, like as the Winter Soldier. It can be as the Winter Soldier 2004. That doesn't make sense. That must be kind of like something completely different. I'm just going to like click the Winter Soldier like reference because I just don't believe that that's the case. I'm probably wrong, but like I'm gonna click that again. Like it must. No, I don't know if there must be something wrong with that. I don't think it's Winter Soldier can't be that kind of like modernized. Can I always thought it was like it was prior to that, but I got to double check this. What really? May 2005. There you go. It's saying there like Marvel Comics number 1, March 1941 for the first appearance of Bucky Barnes, but Oh no, yeah, as Bucky Captain America there as yeah, so it is May 2005. Well, you learn something new every day. I honestly thought it was a lot later, like it was what like like it's 1950s or something like that. Oh wow, okay, you learn something. You learn something new every day. 1964 was for not Winter Soldier, Black Widow, so Nat Romanoff. That's good. I didn't know. I thought she went back that far, but not completely. And then 1972 for Ghost Rider. Again, didn't know that, but that's still cool to kind of like. I thought they would be 80s, but didn't realize it was that far back. 70s. Loki, right? Loki, 1949. And then into the mystery 1985 for the Silver Age of 1962. Okay. So yeah, but it's Norse god, so you kind of go, well, it's been around for a while. Yeah, and these champions have been around for a while, and they're kind of like potency has always been like questioned. I thought Ghost Rider got a slight buff. Well, debate what a slight buff is because didn't a champion become immune to incinerates recently? So that was kind of like a cool thing. But I think he deserves it. If you look at what Cosmic Ghost Rider has achieved, and you look at what Ghost Rider has not achieved, you definitely, and what Gashala has achieved, you definitely look at Ghost Rider and go, do you know what? First of all, I think you could have a nice little animation and model upgrade. If Kabam have the time to model upgrade and just make sure that those, you know, the model looks kind of like neater, cleaner, polish it up to the new standard, that would be amazing. But also add in some other things that are going to be relevant, like judgments. Judgments should be able to, you know, degen to the end of their life. There should be easy access to things when it comes to what a mystic stands for. Mystic stands for either power control, either buff suppression, and other things like that. Anyway, because my throat seems to be going for whatever reason, I'm going to end the video there. I do think that he's going to win. It just seems like it. It seems like the popular vote is going that way. And like I said, good news, bad news. Bad news is you're one vote and done. And this ends on Monday. Good news is there's no faffing about. There's no rubbish. There's no gumph. It's just you get your votes in, or what seemed to be on Friday. And then it's like, well, you find out the results on Monday. That's the best thing in the world sometimes. Just kind of like get it done and out of the way and move on with your lives, especially with a lot of stuff happening in MCC, rather than have the lobby to vote for this person for whatever reason. Anyway, that's been it for the video. I'll see you in 2 more videos tomorrow, and then we're back on it with what's happening in the world of Marvel Contest of Champions. Bye-bye, everybody.